Guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I'm greeting you according to your time. So how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well and good. We are also doing good and great by his grace, and I thank you guys for tuning in to watch our videos once again. So my name is Linda. In case you're coming across my channel for the first time or you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Linda Frank. I'm your Kenyan girl and a Nigerian wife. Yes, I'm a mother of two beautiful kids, a boy and a girl, Mr. P and Miss M. Okay, in our next video, if you want to know the full meaning of P and M, I'll let you know in that video. So please consider subscribing by hitting that subscribe button, turning on your bell so that you don't miss on our next uploads, guys. So in today's video, as a mother that I am, I've decided to come and tell you guys must have of medicines as a mother. They normally say that if you're a mother, you must have a small pharmacy in your house. Now this is why we are doing this video, because some women, you will see that you have children, you don't have a small pharmacy in your house. And what do I mean when I say pharmacy? There are some medicines that you must have at home for your family, as a good wife, as a Proverb 31 wife. Do you understand? As a Proverb 31 woman, the woman that wakes up early, the woman that takes care of her family, the woman that makes sure that when there is cold, her children, her family have warm clothes, the woman that makes sure that when there is heat, her kids have singlets, the woman that makes sure they fleece their house. Our Gen Z Proverb 31 woman, there are some medicines you need to have. I don't know if that Proverb 31 woman in the Bible used to have medicines, but we now, you cannot say because you're praying, you're worshiping God, you're a born-again Christian, you don't need medicines. It's a lie. You need to take care of yourself, take care of your health. As much as you're trusting God for healing, it doesn't mean you should not take medication. It doesn't mean you should not seek medical help if need be. So what I mean by having a pharmacy, there are some of these medicines that you can actually just minister or administer to yourself or to your children by yourself without any prescription, because of course all of us know if the baby is very, very tiny, like less than a year, paracetamol, not Panadol Extra, not Panadol Advance, that normal paracetamol P500, that one, you break it and give to them. If the baby is 5 years, 6 years, you can take one tablet, give to them. Or you can alternatively have Panadol syrup for children. So they normally indicate their age according to their kg on it. You read. If you know how to read, you read. Make sure you have paracetamol in your house. It comes in handy. Why? Because when you have small kids, sometimes they go to school or they play and mingle with others, they catch an infection and you don't know, and the only way their body can tell you that they are not feeling fine, they start running temperature. At this point in time, maybe it's in midnight or very late in the night, where you stay is very far from the road, very far from the hospital. Maybe you don't have a car, you don't have access to car that you can actually carry them to the hospital. You need something instantly, like an emergency 2K. You need this paracetamol to curb the heat, to bring the fever down. Promise. To bring the fever down until day breaks, then you can carry the child to the hospital. So I don't know what my son is doing to my daughter, but she has run away. She's no longer playing with him. She has come here. So if you hear her voice, I'm a mother. I believe those who are watching me are also mothers, or intending mothers to be. Those people who are trusting God for children. That's why you tuned in to watch this video, because the title is Must Have Medicines as a Mother at Home. Okay. Yeah, so another medicine you need is Piriton. Why do you need Piriton? Sometimes kids just react to allergies. Maybe you gave them some food that they are reacting to. They just start scratching their body. At this point in time, what can save you? Piriton. Maybe your kid has heat rashes, like in Nigeria right now. Heat rashes is a very big deal. And the only medicine you can use and administer by yourself without medical prescription is Piriton, that you need to help curb that. When we were growing up, our mommy used to keep Piriton in the house, because sometimes somebody's body will just start itching them. Out of the blues, somebody's just scratching like somebody that has dog disease, and there's nothing you can do. The person cannot sleep, the person cannot sit, the person cannot do anything, it's just crying. It's Piriton that can save the day under that situation. Another medicine you need to have is a robe. This robe, we have a small one, we have a big one, but it's just like, let me just call it balm so that whoever is watching me, no matter your nationality, will understand. This rub is like a cream, it's like a jelly, but it's medicine. When you spread it, like maybe you're having chest pain or stomach upset, and with kids you can't really administer Eno to them, because I believe Eno is for grown-ups. If you're watching me and maybe you're a medical practitioner, you can comment down below, let me know if you can give Eno to kids. But I don't think you can give Eno to children, it's not allowed. So you can just press their tummy with warm water, then you rub the robe. Even you as a grown-up, if you're having stomach upset, that time that you feel like your stomach is just unsettled, it's as if something is standing in your stomach, you can't sleep, it's tight, but you can't even pollute, like you can't shoot, just apply rope and massage it gently on your tummy. You'll notice that you start shooting. Before you know, your stomach will just compress itself, go down, and you just feel relaxed, and everything, the stomach muscles will just be relaxed, and you'll just be okay. Another medicine you need is ibuprofen. Now, these days I've noticed that normal paracetamol syrup for kids doesn't subside fever very fast. When you have a burning fever in your child, that kind of burning fever, like the body is extremely hot, and those are some of the fevers that when they catch your children, mommy, shh, I'm coming, okay? Go and bring your shoe. If they catch a child, those kind of fever is when you see mtoya anaanza kunyoroka and all that, like she start doing as if, why is the word running away from my head? As if they want to die. They'll be doing like this, and what's the name? Okay, so the thing that I realized recently is that in such cases of that high fever, the only thing that can save the day is ibuprofen syrup, because this ibuprofen it's a mixture of paracetamol, brufen, and another thing. So it works very fast. It subsides the fever very fast. So what you need to do before you administer it, you just check the box and read the measurements. Alternatively, when you go to buy these medicines for your little pharmacy in your house, just tell them, write for me what to give to this year old. Like me now, I have a year and 6 months old, and what to give to a 6 years old, so that you have the measurements right, so that in case of incasity, nobody's praying for your child to be sick. Of course, nobody normally prays for it, but these things do happen. So you just have it so that you don't end up go and give your child overdose, because now overdose is another thing. A child can still stretch and die because of overdose, you see. So the next medicine you really need to have is vitamin C. Vitamin C helps to boost their immunity. That's what I was made to understand, and it's always very good when you have it in the house. Even when they have cold, normal cold, or catarrh, flu, it's good when you administer their medicine, you give them vitamin C, it boosts it, and then it's quickly to clear off. Last but not least medicine you need is Eno. Now this Eno is for grown-ups just like you and me, because all the medicine I mentioned, we have paracetamol for kids, we have paracetamol for grown-ups, we have ibuprofen for kids, we have brufen for grown-ups, we have rob you can use for both kids and grown-ups depending, and Eno is for a grown-up too, because you might just realize at night that you're having difficulty, your stomach is somehow, and you don't know what to do. Like maybe you ate two foods that they don't go together, like growing up, there's food in Kenya we call githeri. So if you eat githeri and you eat groundnut and you eat sweet potatoes, my friend, your stomach will show you shege banza. Do you understand? So if you have Eno, the better for you. You only mix those foods like that if you know you have Eno with you, and you'll be able to drink it. You just pour it in a glass of water, drink it, it will wash everything down, and you'll feel relaxed. Okay, yeah, so guys, that's what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Comment down below, let me know if you have a pharmacy in your house. Of course, me, I have a pharmacy in my house, and I think when I'm doing my house tour next time, probably I'll be able to show you my little pharmacy in my house. Yes, and another thing, guys, you really need to be very sure like which medicines you're keeping, because There are some medicines, like all these powder medicine, that if you buy, they tell you mix it with water. Sometimes they tell you to put it in the fridge, cold dry place. Those ones, if you administer them to your child and they did not complete the dose, like they say give them for 5 days, and then you give them for 5 days and the bottle didn't finish, don't keep it for next time. Just trash it. Next time, buy a new one. If you keep that one for a period after opening it, it goes bad. So if you give them, it's like you're poisoning them instead of helping them. I hope this helped. Thank you so much. Comment, let me know what you think, and let's meet in our next video. Boom boom.